Hello there, my name's Ev Swift. How we doing? Yeah, this is a tutorial on Maschine Native Instruments MK3. Also got the jam here, also the other side of the Maschine hardware. Got a few synths, as you can see here. We're working with the D minor scale on this track. Yeah, it's just a brief little thing. Someone's asked me to do a UK garage thing, so thought I'd do a little deconstruction on Maschine. Might do Ableton soon and other Cubase stuff like that. Basically, this is the track. I'll break it down into a few sections, but we'll start like this. Right, basically that was Skippy two-step, all the swing going on there. We're using 1-3-1 on the tempo, 20% swing. Also on the groove there's lots of swing going on. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, loads, quite 20% amount on each, on the master, and there's some swing going on the groups as well there. Everything's really leveled out there. I'll just go through the drums. We've got kicks. We've got some there's a snare, using a percussion, like a little, just to fill it out, like sounds like that together. When you like that, just gives it a little. You hear it. Got some shakers going on. Hats, low hat there. Some effects. The old whistle sound. Who remembers that, what was it, Lost in Vegas track? On the intro. Some blips. And percussion, just like natural sounds there. And some scratching sounds. I sampled off vinyl there. Thought like, yeah, that'd add something. Kick. I've got two kicks here. That's a lower kick. And when they're together, fix it out, yeah? And some audio blips on the. You're going to do that on the 16th T's, something like that, yeah. And I've got also percussion, filling the snare, so when they go together, that's just going to fill it out. That's like the ghost sort of percussion, yeah. And that's nothing. And there's a loud crash, but basically I'm going to play again. It all goes like that. Right, after the 32 beats, the next 16 bars, let's have a look at verse. So I've scened it out, as you can see at the top. I'll just get the mouse. As you can see from the top as I go, these are the scenes on Maschine, on the Maschine 2 software. So we go with the scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4. And all it is basically, you've got groups that relate to each channel. And inside those groups, you've got all your sounds. So all your sounds are right here, down here, inside a group. So group 1, B1, C1, D1, E1, so on. They're your groups. And basically your scenes are everything in that scene, all your groups. And then you've got your patterns, which are all inside the groups. And all your patterns go on the scenes. So they have got your MIDI, whatnot. So that's how it works. So next thing is, I've got a different drum pattern here. I've got some chords on the D minor scale, so it's a bit like on the keyboard here, like that, yeah. So, and then I've got some effects going on here. I've got a drum fill. You should always use a drum fill on your drums just to thicken it out. It could be anything. It doesn't need to be very high. It needs to be very low. All it does is just adds a little bit of groove to it, and you'll see on the next one as we go. So this is the next coming in. Here we go. Right, basically, there you go. That was the groove riff we played, which was quite, on the D minor, it was pretty simple. They're just chords. Basically, just bit like that, yeah? So you could have played any sort of D minor scale there, D to D. This sound was just like a guitar-y sort of synthy sound. Quite nice, fills it in. Right, we got some vocal. I just sampled this off a record. Got it going on. So there you go. It's just there on the half bar. Got some strings just to feel it really. I'm really perfectly happy with those. They're just something to do for this tutorial. I forgot to mention the drums have been changed. I've got drum ones here pattern, and then I've got some more patterns here where I've changed the drums where it gets a bit interesting. More things are being added as we go along. Right, here we go. This is where I've enabled it. That was fast. The second verse, and then we go into a break. So I've got the break pattern. So there's new patterns here. So just basically break it down, take the beats away, stuff like that. Build it up. Lots of effects and vocals and blips and stuff. Change the chords up a little bit. Then we got the roll drop. Bosh. Right, then we got the bass line. So we come in with the bass line, which is quite cool. And I'll show you the pattern for the bass line. It's just like that, basically. D minor scale. And yeah, go higher len. We just keep the low end notes really of the actual riff that we've already played. So we'll leave it like that, and it works. Come into a little bit more of the music now. Now we're going to have a little go back into the chords now. This one you go back into the chords. And then we're going to break it down halfway in. Obviously I just made a lead out there, so I called that lead out scene, because if I wanted to mix this down, I'll take it into an Ableton or Cubase or something like that, and then work out. Mainly the whole track is there, I just need to arrange it a bit more, and add some other things and whatnot. But yeah, basically that track's done, and I'll have a look on the mastering, what we've done, so you can see that. And basically on the mastering we've got basically going on here, just show you, there's a solid bass, what's going on. If you want to see the bass on the master, I'll just show you what's going on when the bass line comes in. You can see the threshold and stuff. Yeah, that's a track. It's a garage track that I just called got it going on, but got it going. Sorry, just a two-step track, all 131. About 20% swing, but there's more swing actually inside the tracks on the grooves. So I've added more swing inside the actual tracks in the patterns. So yeah, there's some group swing going on as well. So it's 20%, but there's a lot more swing going on inside it. We'll just see what play something on the machine on the jam, because I was on Maschine before. We'll just get some effects going on, see what we do. Yeah, also with Maschine MK3, I think on the jam also, I'm not sure, I've tried it over this side. On the MK3 over here, you can do what's called note repeat, which is quite cool. I'll show you how that happens. And that's it then. More tutorials soon. Stand by, yeah. Take it easy.